Welcome to the K-Motion series on speed, sequence, and stretch. My name is Joe DiChiara, and I'm going to walk you through how to understand a little bit more about what speed is, what sequence is, and what stretch is as it relates to your players' baseball swings or golf swings. We're going to go in depth and understand a little bit more about each one of these areas, and then how to train your athletes to get better in each one of these areas and improve it. It's no secret that in today's day and age, hitting the ball far is going to give your athlete a distinct advantage over their competitors. So I hope that you enjoy this series to understand a little bit more about speed, sequence, and stretch and how you can maximize your players' performance. In this first video, we're going to discuss what speeds we're actually talking about when we talk about speeds in relationship to a baseball swing and a golf swing. So the types of speeds we're talking about are what we refer to as rotational velocities, and the segments that we're applying those rotational velocities to with our system is the pelvis, the torso, the lead upper arm, and the hand. Okay? So we're talking about how each one of these segments are rotating around their axes throughout the motion that they're trying to accomplish, whether it's that baseball swing or golf swing. So it's really important to understand that the rotational velocities that are closer to the ground, so starting with the pelvis, are going to be lower, and they should build up on top of one another as you work your way into the torso, into the arm, and into the hand. They should be getting a little bit faster as you work your way from what we call a proximal segment, which in this case is a segment that's closer to the ground, to a more distal segment, which would be a segment that's closer to the implement that you're trying to swing. So just as some quick reference points, we have the ranges for MLB, or pro range I should say, and PGA range. So in the pro range for baseball, the pelvis rotates approximately 500 to 750 degrees per second. The torso generally rotates between 750 and 1150, the arm between 950 and 1350, and then finally the hand between 1500 and 2250. On the golf side, they're a little bit lower than that. So we have 420 to 570 for the pelvis, which is your pro range, 650 to 720 for the torso, 975 to 1080 for the arm, and then finally we have 1600 to 1850 for the hand. So just keep in mind that these are the pro ranges. Not all your athletes are going to fit into these ranges. Quite a few of your athletes might be lower than them, and you might see a few that are higher than them, but maybe they're not even generating the right amount of bat speed or club speed. So there's some other reasons why their higher speeds might not be contributing to the end result as much, which we'll definitely get to in some of the following videos. But just be aware, those are your average pro ranges that you can use with your athlete.